Talk to me with Adedoja Allen.
Tonight, the topic for discussion is age gap in marriage. Age gap in marriage. I'd like to hear your opinions on this. If you're married, what's the age gap between yourself and your spouse? What's your opinion? What do you think? What do you make of age gap between a couple in marriage, short or long? Very interesting. I have so many things to delve into tonight. The phone lines will pop open in maybe in another 20 minutes thereabout. The number to call is 070010511051, and you can also call or send a WhatsApp to 0909164403. So let's talk about it. Age gap in marriage. Let's be honest, okay? When it comes to marriage, we live in a somewhat lawless era, okay? Where love, why do I say that? Where love is love, and almost anything just goes. Anything goes. We're seeing huge gaps in the marriage pool, and it does not just consist of typical old man, younger woman relationship, but we also hear about older women getting married to younger men too. However, it's a lot more common to find older men with younger women than the later. Do you agree? Oftentimes we find that the men are usually older than the women. Okay, in my own instance, my husband is 8 years older than me. I remember the first time I met him and he told me how old he was. And he doesn't look it. He actually doesn't look his age. And so he told me how 17 years ago. And he told me how, okay, courtship 19 years ago, thereabout. And he told me how old he was. I was scared initially. I'm like, whoa, 8 years. Is that not too much? But I don't know. I just found myself falling more and more in love. And after a while, the age didn't matter to me. I saw more than, the 8 years. Most especially because he did not even look like he's 8 years older than me. So, there are many, many more factors anyway than age. We'll talk about that on the show tonight. So on the other hand, we often hear people say age is nothing but a number, But have you ever taken the time to break down this phrase? Age is nothing but a number. Well, in my own case, that's what I felt with my husband. I'm like, okay, it's just a number. 8 years. Yeah, so what? It doesn't matter. He doesn't look it. And he doesn't act like my dad anyway. So that's fine. We can work it. We can work it. So back in the old days, it was just completely normal for men to marry women 10 to 15 years younger. It was back in the old days. It was actually normal. Our parents were, a lot more older than, the gap was, bigger, wider than what we have today, 10, 15, 20 years. I'm not going to talk about the one I'm holding back. So these days, it just seems to be a very popular trend amongst the ladies, yes, but surprisingly, the society often raises eyebrows when they see romantic couples with a large age gap. Then they start to make assumptions, conclusions. That man is older than, older than the woman. Can you see them? Then gossip starts. And they say things like, oh, she's in it for the money, Jerry. He's in it for the money. See, look at the man. He's a gigolo. Look at the woman. We start to we are very judgmental in this side of this part of the world. Sometimes they are like, she just wants to inherit. She wants the man to die and then she can take over all his property. Anyways, but there are actually couples with huge age gap who marry for genuine love. Do you agree? Do you believe that, for genuine love? At least I use myself as an example. My husband is 8 years older than me. When I got married to him, he wasn't rich or anything. He was just, a young man doing well. So I got married to him for love. 8 years. You might say that's not too long though. Okay, I'm going to hear what you, my callers, have to say. So reasons according to, those people that marry for genuine love, that the older partners have a stable life. They're more mature, they're experienced, they are responsible. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's how I felt about my husband. Quite mature, responsible. He's been there, done it. So I'm like, yeah, he's ready to settle down now. So we're going to have some sort of stability. Even though an average man would like to marry a younger woman, and an average woman would like to marry an average woman would like to marry an older man. But I'm not against relationships or marriages with huge age gaps, as there are factors that play more vital role in a relationship other than age. I believe that the factors that I would highlight later today should be considered if you're thinking of having a partner who is significantly older than you. The first thing that I think we should consider, let's do this together, is that you have to realize that you have different world experiences. Yes, different generations, maybe sometimes different world experiences. Yes, different experiences. If any of you has lived on earth much longer than the other person, then that person is likely to have more life experiences in a range of subjects. His view or her view over issues of life will be totally different. For example, they might have experienced more relationships or know what it is like to be married or have children, while the younger person might still be very young, maybe in the university or just getting to experience life. And in this case, I'm talking about I'm referring to widows and widowers, for example. They would have gotten married before and they've had the experiences, and so a widower getting married again is that sort of would create that age gap. It could, or a widow getting married again would also do the same. So there's this high chance that their opinions and outlook to life will be totally different from one another. That is why you both need to understand that you have different world experiences. This will help you communicate better, especially when things get serious and the talk steers towards marriage matters. The second thing you might want to consider is you might have detached social lives. So the age barrier, the age gap could cause a detached social life. Oftentimes when you go into a relationship, you've both had your separate lives. Yeah? So you've both lived your separate lives, which you have to bring together into the marriage eventually. So besides the usual date night and alone time which you have with your partner, you also have that social interactions with other couples and friends. A 20-year-old has a completely different set of friends compared to a 40-year-old. You get what I mean? You just have a total detached. I've seen instances where, yes, this sort of age gap, this 28-year-old and 40-year-old. And so the guy who is the older one has to now really come down to the girl's level, play with her friend, just hang around her friends, young, immature, that sort of thing. The man had to really make a lot of effort to bring himself down to just socialize with the younger girls. So there'll have to be some compromise, because while love is always the determining factor, the couple involved will always have to adjust to a different social circle that suits them both. The other thing is there might be an element of control. Some people like this, when your partner is significantly older. Some women will say they'll rather go for an older man because of this control. Then, they feel that, okay, he's going to look after them, he's going to respect them and all of those. So it's possible that he or she will always take the lead. Well, I would say that though. I don't expect a woman, even if you're older than your husband, to take the lead. So whether we like it or not, age is just that characteristic that determines how much power you have in society. As younger ones are more likely to take direction from older people. More likely, because they are deemed more knowledgeable on life matters. That's what it's supposed to be. But is it always like that all the time? Maybe not. So there's a need to respect each other and accept the fact that there are times when you have to allow them to take the lead. You're tuned into City 1051 FM. We are your number one lifestyle station. It's Talk to Me with myself, Adedoja Allen. I am the MD CEO of City 105 FM. And our topic of discussion tonight on this marriage issues is age gap in marriage. Age gap in marriage. We've looked at so many factors. The fourth one is you need to think about what happens when one partner has reached old age and the other is still younger. Do people think about this? Do they consider this? I'm sure. That's why we did say that it's always more than just the age. There's so much love between both of them. So, as we get older, our bodies begin to relax and we become less active. If your partner gets to an older age while you are still considerably young, you must adjust your lifestyle to fit theirs. You might end up spending most of your time taking care of them as your activities won't be physically suitable. It won't be. There's also the possibility of worrying about his or her well-being rather than enjoying growing old together. And of course, if one partner dies first, the other will be left alone. So to pick up the pieces. So I understand that these are main facts, quite main, but they are things that need to be addressed. It is what it is. It does happen. So while there are always exceptions to these rules, it's also inevitable that dating someone more than 10 years older will present challenges sooner or later. We agree, right? Do we? And these challenges intensifies the pre-existing challenges that any relationship has or can have. The age gap is not always the underlying issue. There are many, many, many factors that play significant roles in maintaining a sustainable and healthy relationship, regardless of the age gap between the partners. Regardless, there are other factors, I believe, though, that true love supersedes any challenge, and it can jump any hurdle in a marriage, and it has little or nothing to do with the couple's age. We've talked about true love. We've talked about many, many other things apart from this sort of age, or many things that can bond or hold a couple together for so long. So in my view, in the view of this, we will be analyzing today's topic. What do you think? I have a very peculiar case. My mom, my parents, my father is late. And so my mom, I remember when I was growing up, my mom would say that my father was much older than her. Maybe over 30 years, do you believe? Way over 30 years. So when I knew that I was going to talk about this, I called her specifically and I said, so remind me, how old were you when you got married to my father? And she said, I was 18. I said, so how old was daddy? She said, he was in his 50s. I screamed. I said, what? You did that? What were the reasons? And she was like, well, all the reasons, I was 18, young, naive, and need to get married, in those days. My mom is 70, but she'll be 70 now, so you can imagine. That's why I said that in those days when we were growing up, couples, our parents would do that without just thinking that they're doing anything wrong. So to join the conversation tonight, the telephone number is 0700-1051-1051. Age gap in marriage. What is your opinion? What do you think? Are you currently in one? Do you advise for it or against it? Do you have any experiences? Your friends, your parents that just happened to? And what's your take? Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Olumide.
Hi, Olumide.
Okay, I'm calling from traffic. I just drove by your office actually.
Oh,
my way home from
hello. So go ahead.
Okay. This is my take. Yeah, I feel that first of all, age should not really be a determining factor in choosing a partner. Maturity should not be the only determining factor, I meant to say. You could be old and not mature. You could be older and not as wise. So, generally speaking, it shouldn't be the major determining factor. However, I think that there should really be there should be a range. I mean, when someone is too old, like you said earlier in your opening remarks, then it might probably be a struggle because you might be of different generations, your life experience will be different. But then again, if you see the person as mature enough or not too not too young in that sense, in terms of his or her courage, approach to life, and things like that. I don't think it should be much of a problem. Personally, my wife is older than I am actually.
Oh, that's a first. Sorry, say that again.
My wife will be 40 in a few days.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not yet 39.
Oh,
So my wife is slightly older.
okay.
To tell you the truth, when I met her, I actually lied about my age.
Ah, okay.
Because I knew that if I told her my real age, she
She'll run.
probably would have.
She'll run away.
Exactly. She'll run away. So I lied. It was until we started dating. We had dated for, I think, about a year before she accidentally stumbled on my age. I think she saw one of my IDs or something like that, or a school document that had my age, because we went to the same school.
Okay.
But, we've been married for 11 years.
Oh,
This
well
is our 11th
done.
year of
Wow.
marriage. And it's never been an issue. It has
Fantastic.
never been an
So
issue.
is she bossy?
So,
Does she behave like I'm older than you, my
no.
husband? Oh, she's a
Nah,
good
she never
woman.
does.
She
She
deserves
never
an
does. She
accolade.
never
She's
does.
such a good woman.
And thankfully, she's smallish in stature.
Oh,
She
okay.
looks quite petite, and her face, you will never tell she's that old. So, which worked for me perfectly. I mean, so I could easily pass for someone who is like 5 years older than she is. So in summary, I think if there's maturity involved,
Yeah.
and both of you have an understanding,
Yeah.
age really shouldn't be a determining
Shouldn't
factor.
be, right. Oh, thank you so much, Olumide. That was such an interesting contribution there. Wow. I like that angle that you came from, maturity and wisdom. If you apply both, and coming from Olumide, whose wife is slightly older than him, I think that's such a good counsel. And they've been married for 11 years. The age gap is not an issue. So, we can take that. We can take advice or counsel from Olumide. That's very interesting. City 1051 FM. We are your number one lifestyle station. You're tuned in to Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen. That's myself. I'm the MD CEO of City 1051 FM. The topic of discussion tonight, interestingly, is age gap between a couple in their marriage. We've looked at it from so many angles, so many dimensions. Why? What do we think? Should it be an issue? Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Could you turn down the volume of your radio, please? Do that for me so I can hear you well.
My radio is not on.
Okay.
I'm actually driving, so I just parked by.
Oh, thank you. What's your name? What's your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Ayo.
Ayo. Okay. Hello, Ayo. You're welcome to the show. Go on.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
In fact, I really like this your show. In fact, I've been following this program since 2 weeks ago when you
Oh,
invited this very woman that shared personal experience.
oh,
And in
nice.
fact, I really want to get the book, but I forgot the title of the book.
Okay.
I would
Can
like
you
to
send me a WhatsApp to 0909
0909.
916
Sorry, my phone is. I'm coming. My phone is just coming up. Okay, 0909
916
916
4403.
4403.
Yeah,
Please,
just-
ma'am, come again. 090.
9. That's 0909
Okay, 0909
916
916.
4403.
Oh, okay, I got that.
Just send me a
Okay, I got
message that you are Ayo and you want the book, and I will take that up. All right. So,
Okay,
do you want to contribute to what we're talking about tonight?
Yeah. I want to make a contribution.
Go on.
Okay, I actually the age distance shouldn't be the factor to actually determine relationship. What the key thing in marriage, or let me say the key thing in marriage, is actually the maturity, because I as a person I just got married last year.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just a fresher anyway.
yeah. What?
I'm just a fresher.
Okay.
I just got admitted into the college.
Okay.
So I'm just growing anyway.
Okay.
So when I met my wife, I think she was 19, going to 20 when I met her.
Oh, okay.
And after that time, I think I was 29 or something.
Okay.
So we dated.
So you're 10 years older.
Yeah, 10 years older.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, when we met, I'm this kind of person that I go straight to the point. I tell you who I am, everything about me. So I told her, "Are you okay with this?" And she said, "Age is not an issue. That the only thing is if we're able to understand each other." And another thing is, she's not even my own tribe. I'm a Yoruba guy, and she's from Igbo side. But thank God, with the understanding and the love, we're able to understand each other. And she was, when we're getting prepared for wedding, she was able to talk to her parents and my own parents too. We're able to fix everything, and everything is going on fine. So the age is not really an issue. It's not really an issue. But the only thing the only aspect I could say, I will have a bit, I won't be okay.
Yeah. Is what? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
It's when the probably the husband is taking like maybe 30-40 years older than the wife. That's too much.
That's a bit extreme.
I think 10-15 years is okay. It's okay. That's very fine. All
yeah.
Right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ayo. Thank you very much for that contribution. I like the example of yourself and your wife. 10 years, and it's based on genuine love. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? All right. Okay, please call me back. Number again is 0700-1051-1051. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Blessing. I'm calling from Okwoba.
You're calling from?
Okwoba.
Okay. Hi, Blessing.
Hi, ma'am. I really appreciate.
Hello? Oh, I lost you there, Blessing. So sorry about that. Please call me again. 0700-1051-1051. Right. So the topic of discussion tonight on Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen is age gap in marriage. We're talking about, the reality that, people do get married even with their age gap, irrespective of that. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Kenneth. I'm calling from Festac.
Oh, hi, Kenneth. Did you say Kenneth? Okay.
Yeah,
you're welcome to the show. Yes, talk to me. Age gap in marriage.
I've been following this program. For me, I'm not yet married, but I'm experiencing something similar to what you are talking about.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I have a girlfriend, or rather, a fiance who I'm engaged to. The age difference is, I'm actually 33 and she's 23.
Oh, wow. 10 years. Great.
Yeah. But, I can easily say that for me as a person, age is not really a factor for me. She's good, she's sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, she's sweet, she's a nice person. But I've always functioned very well in a relationship with people that probably slightly younger than me, maybe like 2 years difference. Like maybe if I'm 33 now, the person will be around like 30. You understand? Somehow we're always having issue with agreeing on a particular thing. Sometimes she views my idea as an old school stuff, But those are little stuff that we always having, you understand? But generally, you understand, we're not having any issue, So for me, age is not really a factor in a relationship. It's all about
it's nothing but a number.
How best you can comprehend with one.
Yeah.
The particular person you're in a relationship with. Our ability to give the chance for her to maybe air her opinion and even carry out her opinion. It's not all the time that you have to air your opinion and impose it on her.
Yeah.
So generally, age is not really a factor. People should really look at age before they go into a relationship.
Thank you
Just look
so
at the person's, what the person can bring to the table,
Yeah.
the person's ability to understand you, be with you, support you mentally, physically, financially, otherwise. So
Thank you so
that's my
much.
take on this.
Thank you very much, Kenneth. Thank you for your contribution tonight. So I've had my callers, a few of my callers now, saying that it's just nothing but a number. It shouldn't be an issue between a husband and a wife to be. Age is nothing but a number. So far, there's love, there's maturity, there's respect, and all of those. Those are what counts, and both of you are compatible. So there's much more to look at in the marriage than age. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Calling back.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Hi, Blessing.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I really appreciate the show.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Blessing. But I'm struggling to hear you though. It's the network, the connection is not clear.
Oh.
Okay, now it's better. Go on. A little bit. Hello? Oh, I'm struggling to hear. Blessing, I was struggling there to hear you. Please call me back, please. 070010511051. The WhatsApp number, which is the second line, is 0909916443. I have a WhatsApp message here, but let me take this call. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Blessing.
Oh, awesome. Now it's very clear. Thank you so much for persisting. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Blessing. I'd love to hear from you. Go on.
Okay. Concerning the topic on ground, everybody will say age.
Could you please turn down the volume of your radio? Yes.
I know that. So everybody will say age difference is not a problem. Yeah, I agree to that. But we all have individual differences.
Correct.
For me, I wouldn't love to marry somebody younger than me.
Ah, okay.
Because my husband is 6 years older than me because of my kind of person. Growing up, I was a bit stubborn. Somebody that is
more mature. Yeah, I like that. I like that angle. I like that angle.
So there's no way I would have married somebody younger than me.
I like that angle. How many years old? How many years is between yourself and your husband?
He's 6 years older than me.
6, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like this angle. Thank you. Thank you, Blessing. So that's Blessing there. She already identified her weakness or weaknesses before marriage, and she knew that only an older guy will be able to contain all of those weaknesses. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Kenneth. I'm calling from Ogun State.
Okay, hi. Is that Kenneth? Is it a new Kenneth or the one I spoke to earlier?
No.
Okay, another Kenneth. All right, Kenneth, go ahead.
The age is not because it's just a number. As far as the maturity and love is there. Because me myself, I think of my wife with 15 years.
15 years.
15.
Wow.
We stay in good condition.
And you've been married for how long?
For 8 years now.
Wow. So, people do this thing, or we just might think that it's not doable. It's actually happening. Wow, interesting. Thank you so much, Kenneth. So this thing is happening. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. This is Ade from Ikorodu.
Hello. Go on, talk to me. Hi, Ade.
Well, how are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm sorry I joined the program very late, but then better late than never.
Exactly.
So I had the last caller, the female caller said she can marry someone that is younger because she thinks she needs someone that can blend in with a maturity state. I mean, someone that can reason, that can actually be like a mentor to her. But I need her actually, not you. I need her to see it in another way because age has nothing to do with maturity. right now we have people of 23 that are doing so well that what they are handling, even a man of 40 might not be able to handle.
You're right.
So
You're right.
age has nothing to do with your level of maturity, your level of exposure, or what you're capable of. Right? I'm 25.
You have a point,
I
actually.
am the manager of a multi-million company.
Wow.
I'm not saying I'm good, but then I'm 25.
I like
And I'm
that.
doing that. So tell me, do you know how much more I can do if I'm managing a multi-million company based both home and abroad?
Right.
I mean, it might be a family business, but then I'm capable. That's why I'm doing it.
Correct.
So age has nothing to do with either you're matured.
You have a point from that
See,
angle.
so many people, I can tell you, I'm the last one of the family, but then when I say this is how we do it, my sister's idea, my brother's idea they are not so better.
Okay.
So it's just like that.
I
You talk about age, you don't want to think because someone is old, they are mature,
or someone is young, they're not.
The right way.
I like that perspective. I really like that. Well done.
That's my point.
Perfect. Brilliant. You've blown my mind. I'm the manager of a multi-million naira company at 25. I like that. You said it with so much pride, confidence. I like that. Yeah. Well done. Thank you. Proud of you. Well done. All the best. Thank you. I like the way he said it. It's perspective, actually. I quite agree with it. Sometimes, the fact that you're old does not mean that you're more mature. That's true, actually. Very true. I agree. Very true. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Adedoja.
Yes, sir.
You're doing a great job, man.
Oh, thank you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is your family member now. Now, this took for Charity Road, New Pop Abuleba.
Sorry?
This took from Abuleba. Your family.
62s.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi. Good evening.
I mean, like this your program. You are touching life.
Oh. We thank God. We thank God.
And also, families who are involved in all those aspects.
We thank God.
They are touching various.
We thank God.
Because me, I'm not married, but your program is keeping me educating.
We thank God. We thank
So
God.
you are doing a great job now. Thank you.
Thank you, Sixtus. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks for your encouragement there. Right. So we're talking about Ade, the last caller before Sixtus that was talking about age. He just shed more light on the fact that it doesn't have to be an older. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? The lines are buzzing tonight. Hello. Oh, hello. I spoke too soon there. Right. So he did say that the fact that the guy is younger, responding to the caller before him, the female caller before him that said she can't get married to someone younger than her. While she also has her own point, Adeto has his point. So you see different things. So I think that at the end of the day, to be honest, is whatever works for you. If you think that getting married to an older person works for you, fine. If you think that getting married to a younger person works for you, fine. Just do what works for you, but make sure that it is based on pure and genuine love. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is calling back again from Abuleba.
Oh, okay. It's who? 62s?
Yes.
Okay.
What I will say is that let people stop looking at the age.
Okay.
Because if you go to other countries, they just look at age like a common number. But you know, mentality of Nigerians now, most of them are underrating each other or thinking that maybe if they show their family the type of man or the woman that they are about to marry, they now underrate the age limit. You see the mistake people are making.
Yeah.
That's why when you look at nowadays, you find it difficult that people marry because they are looking at the age. But me, age is nothing.
Yeah.
But the major thing people need to look into is understanding and trust, not the age. What about if the age is now okay and the other thing follow it is not looking properly? Okay, so the major aspect is people are just getting it mistaken. In other countries, they don't, even though they marry older people. You go in Nigeria, you can try it. People will even look at you that how can you marry your mother and you imagine or your father. So when people stop looking at that mentality of age, like for me, age is a normal thing.
It's nothing but a number.
I'm telling you.
Thank you. Thank you for emphasizing it. The discussion has been round Age is nothing but a number. It shouldn't be an issue between a couple. So far, you are compatible. There are many other factors to put into consideration than age. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening. This is Helen calling from Kola.
Hello, Helen. Go ahead. Talk to me.
I just say it's a thing of choice.
Exactly.
And, but one wants to look at it. Let's look at it biblically. Adam and Eve. So to me, it's a thing of choice actually. But I don't think I can get married to somebody that I'm older than.
Okay, you also can't. Okay.
I just can't. I can't. It's not possible.
I think this is very peculiar with women actually.
So Eve is more or less Eve is the junior person to Adam. So I think
you want it like that.
To like 5 years older than me. So I
Okay.
don't think I can marry. Not age or no age. It's actually a number, but I put it into consideration. I don't think I can. Seriously, I can't.
Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you. I like that contribution. I think that not wanting to get married to someone older is particular, or you older is particular. Hello, is peculiar to women. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Tai, calling from Papa.
Hello, Tai. Go ahead. I can hear your baby's voice. Go on.
Actually, age is a number. Actually, age is a number.
It's nothing but a number. Shouldn't be an issue, right, in a marriage?
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Like seriously, it's just a number.
That's what we've been.
As long as the feelings is there.
Yeah, exactly. I like that again. Yes.
Life goes on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So thank you very much, caller. I think we've managed to educate our listeners tonight that age is nothing but a number in a marriage. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening.
It's Fumi. I'm calling from Ikotmo.
Hello, it's who?
I'm Fumi.
Fumi. Hello, Fumi.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Hello.
Actually, I've been listening to your program, and I've been listening to people's conversations now. But what I want to say about this topic is age is just a number. We have seen some people that they are 40, but they are still mommy's boy. Yeah.
Don't go there.
Ma, let's see. This is fact. And we have seen 25 years old boy that they can stand on their own.
Exactly.
Without anybody's decision.
Exactly.
And we can see 40 years old without his mom. He cannot stand on his own.
Wow. You see?
Yeah.
So different perspectives, actually. Yeah.
I'm talking from experience now. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's nothing to do with relationship or marriage or anything. But the ability to stand on your own, to make yourself, stand on your own, do your own thing on your own and love the person you want to love.
Yeah.
And go ahead with your life.
Yeah.
That's justice, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much for me. I like that bit. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Damilola. I'm calling you from Dopamu.
Hello, Damilola. Go ahead.
Yes, concerning the topic tonight, age is a number, everybody has agreed. And I think the basis for marriage is maturity.
Yeah.
Regardless of the age. At times you can find somebody who you feel is older in age, and the way they will handle issues at times, you kind of wonder what is wrong. So you understand so many factors, and then I think the age aspect is more for a man than a woman. I feel a man should be more older than the woman herself. Even our culture, because I have a cousin who, when she wants to get married, despite the love and everything, when they found out that she was like a year or two, we don't have issue with that in our own side. But the man's family were adamant that no, because she's older and all that, the marriage could not hold. And then I have also seen circumstances whereby I think somebody whose husband is quite older than her, and she's not enjoying the marriage anymore on the basis that the way they relate, probably their thinking faculty, the man is thinking in this direction, and because she is a little bit younger, so it's vice versa. That is my own candid opinion. But we shouldn't use that as a yardstick for marriage, in as much as they are matured enough to handle issues and go through it seamlessly. Yeah. We should give them that blessing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's Damilola calling from Dokwemo. Thank you, Damilola. We've actually dissected this topic from all angles. I like it. So we've managed to educate some of our listeners who are probably contemplating whether age should be an issue in a marriage or not. We've proven it now with experiences that is nothing but a number. You can go ahead and not worry about it. If you're comfortable with it, don't force yourself. Do what you think you're comfortable. If you're that woman and you're comfortable with a younger man, go ahead. If you're that man, you're comfortable with an older woman, then go ahead, vice versa, like that. So it shouldn't be an issue where, you just make it a big deal. There are other factors to consider: love, affection, respect, maturity. A few of our callers said that even if the guy is older, older, sometimes they're not as mature as they should be. Some 40-year-olds and above are still mommy's boy. So how do you explain that? And they're saying that you want to get married to someone that is older than you. So you see, so all these things come into play. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening.
Yes. Your name?
My name is Shino.
Your name is?
Shino.
Shino.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, sir.
I'm calling from Ejigbo.
Ejigbo. All right. Go ahead. Talk to me.
So this topic, I was very interested. Yeah. I think I got married like 2 years ago, and I'm at least 7 years older than my wife, and everything is working perfectly.
That's it. That's it. You're older than your wife.
Yeah, 12 years older than
12. I didn't hear that well.
Yeah, 12 years.
And everything is fine.
It's working perfect.
In fact,
I want to thank God that she got married
to an older man.
But,
you see, different folk.
The way I handle her, he always thank God that even because he got married to me, that if someone that's older than me, that they are back problem, because the way I handle things with her, the way that you need to thank God. Even because of my maturity, and we went to the same university.
Right. Right.
We stayed the same hall.
Yeah.
I was in the upstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs for years. So
it's nothing. It's nothing but a number. Thank you so much, Shino. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Femi calling from the country.
Hello, Femi.
Yeah, I'm fine, and you?
Good. I'm fine, thank you. Thank God. Go ahead, talk to me.
So, I want to enter the rest of the number that you people are talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I want to give people me that myself as an example of people that are calling your callers.
You want to use yourself as an example?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a married man.
Okay.
My wife is not able to 3 years.
Your wife is older than you?
Yes, 3 years.
How many years? 3?
6, yeah.
3?
We are 3 years.
Okay. All right, Femi, I heard that.
So, and then we have 3 kids down now.
Awesome. Oh, sweet. This.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, very well. I'm actually very encouraged.
So we have 3 kids down. So age is just a number. When there is love, when there is understanding, when there is a mature, then you understand.
Just a number.
It's just a number.
Just a number.
Both of you understand each other. There's a love over here. Nothing again. So both of you just be praying that God should bless the people. So that's what I see here. So I'm the example, I'm the example of you. So my wife is now for 3 years, and I have a 3 kids. And Let me tell you, we're almost 15 years in marriage.
Wow, 18 years.
Yes. And then we are still together. No quarrel, no anything.
Imagine.
No argument.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Femi. Thank you. I think we have actually managed to enlighten our listeners both on radio, on Instagram, on YouTube about this topic. I am so encouraged. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Damilola calling back.
Okay, hello Damilola.
Yes, I want to give you a scenario. There's
Hello. Oh, hello Damilola.
no.
Okay, go on. I can hear you. Yes, I can now. Yeah, go on.
Yes, I have this older couple. The man is like 15 years older than the wife. And when I look at that process, they are older now. The man should be around, I think, 85, and mama should be around 70. But when you look at their aging, they are aging gracefully. In fact, you will feel mama and baba of the same. You know, I feel they will age together. That is one advantage of the age that we are looking at. You know, when the age for the man probably is a little bit higher than the wife, when they are growing, you know, women go through a lot of days, menopause, and all that. So that makes us age. So when their age, there's a longer age difference. You find that they both age together. So that is one good thing about the age. And then the issue people usually have with women older than men.
Yeah, are you there? Oh, I lost you there, Damilola. Thank you so much for your contribution. So we've managed to just talk about it from so many perspectives. Age is nothing but a number. It shouldn't matter. I've had the most callers tonight actually on this show. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello. My producer is disagreeing with me. Okay, well, we've had quite a number of callers tonight. So nothing but a number. And, you know, a few callers did say that you are old, you feel that you're 40 or you're whatever, and you're still a mommy's boy. And you want to consider yourself as an old man. No, you don't qualify to call yourself an old man. And I had a day who called he was 25 and called and said he's the GM, or what did he say? This GM or the executive director of a multinational, and you know he's calling the shots there. So, and you said that he's a small boy, he's 25. He disagreed with you. He said no. So we've proven that it is nothing but a number, different strokes for different people. Whatever works for you, the most things you should look at is the relationship, the love, the affection, the respect, the compatibility. You know, there are many, many, many other things that you should look at apart from age. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Pelumi from Yanopaja.
Okay, hi, Pelumi.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Difference. I think it's a barrier for me.
Oh, the age gap is a barrier.
Yes, for me. Maybe as an African, maybe it's just natural because normally the man of the house, the man in the house, is like the head of the house. So I don't see a reason why a woman should be older than the head of the house. Because naturally, the head of the house should be able to give decisions, should give commandments, and when the wife is older than the man, there's always this thing, this ego, like you're younger than me, you're giving me all this kind of attitude, you know, that kind of thing.
Maybe not in all cases. We've proven that tonight from the callers that doesn't work in all cases.
I know that. And again, let's look at this one as well. Someone that wants to get married at an early age, maybe a young age of 21, 22, 20. If you're getting married to a younger person, the person should be like, you know what I mean?
I do. I understand you, but you know, I'm just saying that different strokes. For different people, but yeah, that's fine. You know, thank you so much, Pelumi. Are you done? Thank you. I think we thank you so much. I think we've managed to prove that, to be honest, it doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. Some couples have proven that even if the wife is older than the husband, it doesn't matter. If the husband is older, it doesn't matter. Well, the husband should be, but how many years gap? We've had 12, we've had 14, 15, we've had 6, we've had different, that the man is older than the woman. We've had 10, and it works. And we've also had the flip side where the woman is older than the man on this show tonight. And it's been fantastic all the way. So to be honest, I don't think that we're going to condemn anybody, any couple based on age between them. So I have a WhatsApp message here. Good evening, Ma. You're doing a great job. Thank you. For me, age is a major factor when it comes to marriage, as they will likely be of different orientations. But then again, it could be a plus, not too much gap. Respect is utmost for me. Efe, calling from Ogba. Thank you so much, Efe, for your contributions. Well, we've managed to highlight all those different scenarios from our callers, and we've also emphasized the fact that it shouldn't be such an issue. Another WhatsApp message: I am currently dating a guy 5 years younger than me. Ooh, he has been after me for 1 year, and I finally agreed to date him. I would say he's more mature, understanding, and loving than the older guys that have, what I was talking about, that I've dated. I don't regret taking the decision. Lamide, well done, Lamide. That's what we're saying. She's 5 years older than the guy, and she does not regret taking that decision because she feels that the guy is more mature than older guy. So someone said that the guy could be 40 and still a mommy's boy. I have to tell my mommy about it. Let me call mommy. Let's hear what mommy has to say. That can be very annoying in a marriage. Another WhatsApp message: I'm Bernard. I married my wife who is just 1 month younger than me. To God be the glory. We have celebrated our silver jubilee last year, September. Even now, she's in Ghana with the children because of love. Without her and I can't read this. And I'm hearing we can't sleep without speaking to one another. Okay, so it's love that matters in the marriage, not the age. Thank you so much, Bernard. Again, that's another contribution. His wife is younger. Did you say younger there? 1 year younger. 1 month rather younger than him. So you see, different strokes. Whatever works for both of you. Just make sure that you have the right bond, you have a right relationship, you have the right marriage. Another WhatsApp message: hello, madam, beautiful topic you're broaching tonight. Thank you. I've been stuck to this show since its inception. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know of a friend whose wife is older than him by 8 years. So the wife is older than the husband by 8 years. Ooh. And the lady is showing him respect. Ooh. And calls him a king. My wife and I are age mates. And trust me, we're cool like that. Adedoja. Oh, you always, yes, I know you, Adedoja. Wow. You see, the wife is older than her husband with 8 years. Wow. What do we say about that? So you see, there's no need to condemn it. Let's just take it and say that whatever works for you, do it. So personally, we have to, wrap the show. It's been very interesting. I believe that the success of a relationship depends on the extent to which partners share similar values. I have another message. Good evening, ma. Nice topic. Thank you. My husband is 22 years older than I like that. And that hasn't been an issue at all. 22 years. The man is 22 years older. And in fact, I'm thankful that I didn't give in to people's advice. So I'm sure she was advised, and we've been married for 6 years now. Really grateful to God. My name is Onyi. Hello. 22 years old. Woo, nice. And she's having a rosy relationship with a man. So I'm sure that from what she wrote there, people advised her against marrying a man that is 22 years old. And typical our culture: is too old, is this, is that. But she went ahead and did what she wanted to do, and she does not regret it. So you see, just go ahead with what you want to do. It doesn't matter how old. If you're comfortable, if you're a guy and your wife is older than you, go ahead. If you're also comfortable, if you're a woman and the man is much older than you, go ahead. It should not be anything but a number. But I know that we women, I'm also guilty. We do not like to get married to if we're old, if we're older than the man. I also wouldn't consider the man that I'm older than for some reason, maybe mentality, mindset, or whatever. But I know that is very, very peculiar with women. But I've had this lady too who said, and I said, just give it a try. If you're older than him, just give it a try. It might just work. So sometimes it might be our mindset from for the women. It could just be our mindset. If you try it, you just might find heaven here on earth. All right. So we have to call it a day today. We need to just note before I leave that a successful marriage has little to do with age difference. It does. It does. There's much more to that marriage being successful than the age gap. It could bring some challenges, fine, but I'm sure if there's love and other strong factors between both of you, you will make it work. So see you next time. This show makes a return next week, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Thank you so much to all my callers. I had many beautiful callers that shared so many experiences. I learned a lot tonight on the show. Different perspective. That is what a show that is a discussion or discussional show is all about. You are able to dissect it from different angles and share different perspectives and educate and learn from one another. I've learned so much today. You can reach out to me on social media at Adedoja Allen on Twitter and on Instagram. Send a direct email to me. Talk to me at city1051fm.com. Don't touch that dial. Keep it locked down for more music. Good night.
For relationship, family, Talk to me with Adedoja Allen.